Hi, my name is Joaquin, and the day of today I entrevist the expert of this theme, this subject, Juan. Hi, Juan.
Hi, Joaquin.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Eh, to start to the interview, when did humans first evolve?
Humans first evolved in East Africa about 2,500,000 years ago from an earlier genus of apes called Australopithecus, which means southern ape. ape.
Oh, it's really interesting. Last, we talk about evolution in Eurasia.
Humans from both Asia and Europe evolved into Homo neanderthalis, which means Neanderthal barely men. Neanderthals were longer and more muscular than other types of Homo sapiens, which was well adapted to the cold climate of Western Eurasia.
Talk me about some kind of Homo.
Let's talk about Homo floresiensis, coming from the Flores event. They had a greater ability to resist since they were drafted, and this helped them to the survival better in reach of maximum height of only on 1 meter, and weighed no more than 25 kilograms. However, it was capable of producing different utterances.
Oh, I comprehend. With the genus Homo the only one the animal kingdom to operate with the ability to think.
Because basically the brain consumes more than 55% of body energy, and the rest to shock the brain of an apple that requires 8% at rest. Archaic humans paid for the brains in two ways. In the first place, they spend more time searching for food, and the second place, the muscles atrophy.
Oh, it's really interesting. How did the ecosystem develop?
Thanks to some animals at the top of the pyramid, such as lions, sharks, among many other animals. This evolved to low reach the position, and thanks to this, it was allowed to form a food chain and ecosystem.
What happened in the first sapiens Neanderthals and below?
The first recorded meeting between sapiens and Neanderthals about 100,000 years ago, some tape of sapiens migrated north, which was Neanderthal territory, but failed to establish first position. It could have been due to the Vilcon natives, inclement weather of strange local parasites. The, the sapiens ended up retiring.
Okay. How was the advancement of the Homo sapiens?
About 1700,000 years ago, Homo sapiens had a very important advance. Around this date, a band of sapiens left Africa in a second wave. This time, they drove out the Neanderthals and allowed human space.
What were the hunting techniques of Homo sapiens and how did they differ from others?
Hunting techniques provide for their elimination of wingspan difference. Usually, the Neanderthals moved alone or in small groups. The sapiens, on the other hand, used the techniques that were based on the cooperation of many dozens of individuals and even between gangs.
How are the modern humans different from the archaic humans?
Archaic humans did not start any revolution and didn't nothing. So it can be said that the change of this such as change in social patterns and other resulted from genetic mutation rather than individuals. Is this to large groups differ?
Um, I really comprehend. What was the key of success of the Sapiens?
In a hand-to-hand fight, a Neanderthal would probably have defeated a sapien would in a conflict of hundreds of individuals. The Neanderthal would not have any kind of opportunity since the cold person share information on the whereabouts of the lions who could not tell stories about the spiritual tribal.
Oh, thank you for the for this. I'm really comprehend this subject.